Want to be happier? How about also growing and thriving? Then, welcome to the Depression Breakthrough Daily Series, the program that gives you the tips, the insights, and the power to overcome the things that are holding you back. Those things that are draining your energy, your hope, and your drive. Now, here's your inspiration coach Diane Ashbridge.
Hello, this is Diane. Thanks for watching and listening to me today. The title of today's episode is, How Depression Negatively Affects a Marriage, and What You Can Do to Counteract It, and consequently, prevent a separation or divorce. If you are having marriage problems, and you have observed some of the symptoms of depression in your spouse, then you should be prepared to take the initiative to get him or her to get help. You will need this help to save your marriage. Your depressed spouse, most probably is not capable to help themselves. But, you have to understand, that this is not an easy task. You will very likely get lots of resistance from them. There are stages that a person goes through when they have a depression change. Identifying the stage that your loved one is in can be tremendously beneficial. Matching what you say to each stage will enable you to prod them along to get the help they so desperately need, without being seen as too pushy. The first stage of change is pre-contemplation. In this Part 1 video, I will describe it in more detail, such as its signs, and the proper way to deal with them, so that you will be able to change your bad marriage into a happy one. The pre-contemplation stage is, as the word suggests, the stage that the sufferer will not admit, both to themselves and to you, that there is a problem. This might be very hard for you to grasp. How can it be that they don't see how sad they are? And how they have changed in the past few months? Are they blind? The answer is that to avoid the pain of having to change, the mind plays tricks on people and blinds them as to what is actually happening. It makes them blind to things that are so obvious to every other objective observer. Here is a short list of the common mechanisms people use to avoid dealing with the problem. 1. Denial. This means that people don't see that they have a problem. They really think they are happy, energetic, and upbeat, like they always were. 2. Projection and blame. This means that when you approach them and tell them that the once good marriage is now a bad marriage, and that they caused it to happen, because they are so depressed, they respond, "I'm depressed." Really? And, what about you? Go look in the mirror, and then tell me that I am down, and you are not. They project their state onto someone else. 3. Justification. This defense system is that they agree with the fact that they are unhappy, down, and sad, but they give a reason for it, other than the fact that they are suffering from some depression. 4. Minimizing. This means that the one who is suffering from a depressive disorder admits that they are depressed, but only a little. A typical example of this is, "I wouldn't say that I am depressed. I am just a little down, lately." If you notice the symptoms of depression in your spouse, and you mention to them what you feel, and they react with one of the above statements, then you know that they are, most likely, in the first stage of depression. As long as they deny that they have no problem, there is no use to try to convince them to get help. I repeat, there is no use to try to convince them to get help. They don't see the problem, so your mentioning the problem will either just annoy them, or you will get into an argument with them. But, what should you do, though? First, validate their unwillingness to go for help. Tell them, "I understand that you feel I am exaggerating. But, I am very worried." They need all the support that they can get, in order to build up the strength to change. Second, encourage self-exploration, not action. This is a most important thing to remember. The stage after pre-contemplation is contemplation, not action. Don't skip any stages of the change. Right now, they are not able to even hear that they have to change doing something. Push them only into exploration, but reassure them that you won't push them to change, unless they want to. If you are having marriage problems, and you and other people around you are convinced that your spouse is experiencing a depression, don't presume or even hope that they will immediately agree to go for help. Just be supportive of them and encourage them to realize that there is a problem. This is the first step to fix your marriage problem. This ends part 1 of the video. If you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel. The remainder of the video, or part 2, offers additional solutions. However, it is for our Patreon supporters only. The link to view it is shown in the description box below. You can support us on Patreon with a $10 per month donation. It helps us with the cost of research, development, and program administration. There is no long-term commitment. And since it is a donation, you can cancel anytime. For any reason, or no reason at all. Think about this: for only 33 cents a day, you will then have exclusive daily access to expert knowledge, proven tips, and magnificent tools to help you learn and grow. Making it easier and quicker for you to generate success, build wealth, and be happier. It is such a small investment in yourself, to be the joyous and fulfilled person you know you should be. You deserve this. So, click the Patreon box link right now at top right of this screen or in the description below. Thanks, in advance, for your support.